Let's take a look at this 1959 Ford here, unique, especially in classics. I'm going to need my Ford experts out there, help me out a little bit. These late 50s Fords drive me crazy when you look at models, styles, what have you, and you decode them, and you look around at the emblems on this car. So if you look at the emblems, we have Fairlane 500 emblems, which by the S in the VIN, if you decode it, yes, it's a Fairlane 500 two-door. And if you actually look at the door plate with the 65A, and I believe this is what they would consider the series. So I'm going to go with 1959 Ford Fairlane 500 two-door Galaxie Club Victoria. Ford experts out there, let me know. I do know underneath the hood it has a 332 V8, and that is paired up with a Cruise-O-Matic automatic transmission. Let's take a look at this bright work. It's a beautiful car. Look at the grille, that chrome on the bumper. This vehicle will also come with a 3-month, 500-mile warranty protection plan. That is included in the purchase price and may be extendable out to 10 years. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email. And of course, you can call in 507-386-1726, uniqueclassiccars.com. Check out all the still pictures. You'll be able to see close-ups of the white wall radials, wheel covers, underside, interior, engine bay. And when you check out that engine bay, you're going to see that it does have power steering. You'll also be able to check out the door tag, and you'll see that this is a CE paint code car, so it is Wedgwood blue, colonial white, and that's how you see it to this day yet. Previous owner that owned this car 20 years ago and then actually bought it back because he liked it so much before coming to us, said the blue has been repainted. Of course, the two-door hardtop. Now, as far as the interior goes, 30 is the trim code on this, which is a radiant blue soft texture vinyl, as well as a blue shadowy fabric or blue stripe nub fabric with silver strand. And this does look like very possibly be the original interior in this car. Take a look at that dash. Very stock looking dash. I did have the AM radio working just fine. The wipers have been converted to electric. Those are working. Take a look at these chrome fender skirts back here and the bright work on this car. And you can also see those long panels, nice and straight, not full of nicks, dings, or scratches. You may find a small imperfection here or there. Let me see if I can. I thought I walked down this earlier and could see, but I'm talking small. Okay, right here. You can see that. So you might have something just very minute like that. Yeah, I thought there was one more, but now I don't see it. Like I said, that's being awful fussy on this car. Fun car, get in and drive it. Take your local roll-ins, cruise-ins, local shows. Gentleman that owned this one 20 years ago and then bought it back, he said he'd jump in it driving 150, 200 miles without the blink of an eye. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. And of course, we can assist with transportation. Take a look at the dual exhaust back here. And this is what I'm talking about. So we have Fairlane 500 emblems here, and this is kind of cool. You don't always see the center 0 because that's where the keyhole is for the trunk. And then you come around to the side here. Of course, now we got the Galaxie emblem here, which, like I said, I believe that Galaxie is a series. Talk to me, Ford experts. uniqueclassiccars.com. Take your time looking through the still pictures, and remember, we do have an open door policy for third-party inspectors. You can't make it to see this one on your own, maybe due to time or distance. Feel free to have somebody look at it. We don't have a problem with those guys coming in, checking them out, reporting back to you. Try to represent them as fairly as we can with all the pictures that are taken, the walk-around video like this, and then of course you're going to be able to see what it's like to kind of ride in this vehicle and ride along with the point of view video. At the end of this, and as you can see, driver's side also very straight, and again, not full of nicks, dings, or scratches. Are you able to find some on here? Like I said earlier, yes, but they're few and far in between. There were a couple touch-up spots right over there. If they even kind of show up on the video, it's tough to sometimes get that stuff to show up. This one's going to definitely turn heads, like I said, in your local shows, cruise-in, roll-ins. Let's look at this interior. Door panels. Of course, here's the door tag with the VIN and that body, paint code, trim code, all those different codes. And this is a vinyl and cloth blend. Really free of any rips, tears, holes that I have noticed. And again, such a stock looking car. All right, let's fire it up. Let's hear it run. I'm gonna check out underneath that engine bay. Turn of the key, that's how easy it fires up. This is the generator light when it's down idling. It does light up a tad. If I bring it up off of idle, that is going to go away. I'm going to turn that radio on, let it warm up so you can hear that work. We're also going to pop the hood. Here we go. Old school AM radio. How cool is that? I also had the blower fan working. I mentioned the wipers are switched to electric. Let you know that. There is a little spot in the windshield where it caught a little rock. That has been filled in. It's like safety light or what have you, where they fill them in so it won't crack anymore. That has been fixed. And it's been that way a while, according to the previous owner. Headliner looking good. Door close, how it sounds. I love the sound of this car too. Sounds good. Listen to this. 332 V8. And let's slip up to the front. I think I can get this one one-handed here for us. Underside of the hood. Couple service things. Previous owner also mentioned new radiator, as well as the timing chain being replaced. Listen to that, how smooth that is. You barely hear it running if it wasn't for a little exhaust noise. Great looking engine bay. And power steering right down here. Going to any of those car shows, don't be afraid to have the hood open on this one. Something else I noticed, if you look up here where it has the kind of the paint okay, if you can see that, there's another one right over here. Sometimes we see those as stickers put on. These are the real deal. There were, it's like it was stamped back at the factory. Here's a great example one right here. And I think this is the original blue paint, and the exterior blue was redone. Take a look over at this side also right there. Wouldn't be surprised that's all original. All right, 1959 Ford. Here at Unique, especially in classics. Now, hopefully my Ford experts help me out, clarify that a little bit. But what did we decide to go with? Ford Fairlane 500 two-door, Galaxie Club Victoria. Beautiful car. Give us a call, 507-386-1726, uniqueclassiccars.com. Click on the link down below this video in the description. It's going to take you right there if you're seeing it on YouTube. And remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available, and of course we can assist with transportation. And hang on just a bit longer and you'll be able to see what it's like to ride in this car going down the road.
Hey, did you know that this car qualifies for an extended warranty? It's just like the one you get at your new car dealership, except it covers your classic car instead. It covers all the major components like engine, transmission, drivetrain, and you can get coverage up to 10 years. Repairs aren't cheap. These extended warranties are a no-brainer. Contact us for a quote on this car today.
Two-door vehicle and looking good in this blue and white combination. This is an automatic on this column. And the factory radio is working. 1959, that seems pretty advanced. Very good looking color combination of blue and white, silver in this car. Comfortable factory looking bench seats. Very smooth ride in this vehicle. Brakes are working well. It's got a nice, just a slight hum, that exhaust note, and if you're behind it, there's just a little bit of rumble, just about right. Put the throttle down and it kicks down. Good acceleration. Firm shift from that automatic transmission. If I let go of the steering wheel, let's see here. Maybe drifts a little bit to the right. Could just be a tire inflation issue. Everything is looking nice in this car. The headliner, the seats, the dash, very good condition. There's one, looks like a rock chip in the windshield, which I'm sure Jay will mention as well. Very good condition car. Take a look at all the pictures and read all about it at uniqueclassiccars.com.